kumain.
I would say honestly, you have to see it for yourself to really capture the beauty of the place. Sometimes, even if the photos are nice, there's something different with seeing it with your own eyes and feeling it with your senses.
Hello everyone, this is Vicky of Wales and Wonderlust, and here we are here at River Ranch in Tanay, one of the best campsites in Tanay area, and I am very grateful because we have here the young owner of the camp, Mr. Justin Lim, who is not just good looking but also one of the nicest person that I've known. So, very accommodating siya and very supportive sa mga senior campers. So, thank you, Justin,
You're
for
welcome. Thank you for coming actually. Thank you. I really appreciate the senior campers really want to come back here and spend their anniversary camp.
yes,
I very
we
much
are.
appreciate it.
Yes, today we're here for the anniversary ng senior campers, and we really appreciate na you accommodated us again. This is the second time that seniors were accommodated by Justin in his camp, and we appreciate that, you know, yung fact that every time we're here you go around and visit everybody, so we really appreciate that. But we're doing this interview because we want to know more about River Ranch and about how it has come around.
Okay.
So, can you tell us a little bit about River Ranch and how you started?
Okay, so River Ranch is, well, first of all, our name comes from before we opened the campsite actually. Before we opened the campsite, we were just a private farm. We have a lot of farm animals, and we utilize the river then for yung mga planting activities namin. So, basically, we started off as a ranch.
Okay.
And then when I was planning to open it as a campsite already, I knew that the main attraction here would be the beautiful river we have over here, the Lanatin River of Tanay. So that's the where our name came from. We acquired this land around 2020. And
During the pandemic?
yes, actually, right
Wow.
during the pandemic, a week before Ulysses. So initially, the campsite really wasn't part of our plan when we purchased the lot, but the first time I camped here with my friends, that was really something. I've always been into outdoors, but something sparked in me that night where it's like, wow, even if it was pitch black and I was just with my friends, we were the only ones we could see.
Mhm.
Like just 10 meters away, everything was, but the calmness.
Yes.
Yeah, and like just in a sense, it was kind of therapeutic for me. So I knew that's where it sparked. I need to share this with people. And I at that point I wasn't even aware of the camping community yet. But once I did open, it's very heartwarming to see everyone supporting my campsite, including the seniors, the senior campers. They've come a long way. The beauty of this place is that it's surrounded by mountains, 360-degree view of mountains. We're in we're in the valley situated in the middle, and there's running water. The river is 2 kilometers. The riverfront. So majority of our campsite, if anyone wants to join us and camp here, you will most likely have a riverfront spot.
Yes.
So I knew, among campers, I always see the posts looking for a campsite with a river. So,
With the rivers. And the river is swimmable.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it, right?
yes,
And it's not dangerous.
yes,
Kids
even
are swimming, yeah, and even animals, even for babies.
for babies,
Yes,
even
like-
small breeds
Yes,
like Shih Tzus, Chihuahuas.
that's true. So it's just new, right? But
Yeah.
when did you really open to?
I first had my dry runs in February.
Of this year.
Yes, this year, 2023. So My first ever guest actually was on Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Yes, it was a couple celebrating their anniversary. They were the only campers here actually. We haven't had much posts on our Facebook page yet. I think word of mouth and Uncle Winston posted about us. And then someone saw it by chance and was eager to book a stay with us. Actually, that time it was summer. So the grass wasn't even showing yet because it's dry. But the first time I spoke to them and they were explaining to me their experience and how they really enjoyed. Uh, our restroom was very accommodating to them. They enjoyed it was clean.
Yes.
I was inspired, actually kind of motivated, and I really just put that energy out there that I want to build a community here. And thankfully enough, a lot of people supported until now.
Yes.
I've been getting every weekend. I have a lot of guests, and I think it helps that I make it a point every weekend, like you said. I really go around and talk to as many campers as I can.
That's one thing we really appreciate is because you really find time to sit down with almost every camper
Yes.
and talk to everyone. So it's not all the time that happens. But in your case, you really go and sit down and listen, and you're always asking for inputs, right?
Of course.
And we as campers really appreciate that. So with the beauty of the place and people appreciating, right? We cannot help. We cannot help it. This is our second time here. We came back. If it's not a good place, then we will not come back, right? We came back, and I know that more people will be coming, and with a lot of also vloggers are coming as well because they find it. If it's not an interesting place, then definitely they will not come here.
Of course.
So, but do you still have plans to do a lot of improvements?
Yes, I actually have so many plans here. Obviously, I'm just trying to recuperate whatever capital I've set out for this campsite. But I do have a lot of plans here. Just like where we're sitting right now, I plan to make this a fishing site for our campers. By the river, we're planning to make every time the water rises, we fix the rocks.
Yeah.
So they're mini pools. And then we have, like I said, we started off as a ranch. So we have farm animals that I plan to make into a petting zoo. And then eventually I'll have accommodations, room accommodations, whatever it may be in the future, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, that's
So
part of it.
we're looking forward to a glamping place?
Yes. Because
Oh, wow.
as of the moment, as of right now, purely it's a rock campsite. We try to
Yes.
keep it as clean as possible, but it is a rock campsite.
Yes.
We only have one or two big structures with a roof that people can, if ever it's too hot or if it's raining, they can use it. But apart from that, our campers really bring all their gear. So I really have a specific market actually because only the people who come here are the ones who I would say seasoned campers already because just when I talk to them,
Yeah.
I get a chance to sit in their setup and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, pati ako nabubudol sa mga gamit nila. So
Yeah.
yeah, even I wasn't aware na camping could be this glamorous.
Yes.
Even if we don't set up any glamping, the gears available to our campers now, it's crazy. So it's actually for me, I have a lot of campers that on their first visit, they come in mga decathlon tents,
Yes.
and then every succeeding visit, oh, this is new.
This is different.
There's a new tent, a new table, new chair.
Yes.
So,
An upgrade. Always an
Yes,
upgrade
yes.
every time.
so my goal is, of course, as our campers upgrade, the campsite has to upgrade as well.
Yes,
So,
that's true.
Yes, we have an entire area here actually. It's not riverfront, but it's very much, you can use it for camping as well, this entire area
Yeah.
behind our CR. So I'm still trying to get, ideas from our campers to come in, different people, different insights. So
I'm really looking forward for the glamping side because well, a lot of like in the case of one of the seniors, Mirna, her.
yes.
So she's a hardcore camper.
Mhm.
However, when wants her grandchildren to join them, they need a place wherein there
A
it's an
room,
air conditioned a
basically.
room, yeah, it's an air conditioned thing. So if that would be your plan in the
We're
future,
definitely going
then
towards that direction.
yes. So
In what form, I'm not sure yet, but we'll definitely have accommodations in the future. Another plan of mine actually is because a lot of people have been suggesting rentals.
yeah,
I'm not sure yet if we're gonna go with a rental, but I'm planning to have a physical store here with complete camping gear. Anything you might need if you
yeah,
forget to bring something, chairs, tables, tents even,
yeah.
cookware,
That's going
everything.
to be helpful. That's really
Yeah.
going to be helpful, and especially for those who beginners who does not have the complete gears yet. So if you will have a store, then definitely they can look at it
Yes.
and you know,
Especially the campers I've spoken to, the beginner campers I've spoken to, really, you can't really know until you're there what you're
yeah,
missing.
exactly,
So
exactly.
yeah, I'm
And
hoping that will solve that.
yeah, at the same time, you will only know which one you don't need when you're there.
Yes, exactly.
That's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, talking about car camping Philippines,
Mhm.
in the I think we're seniors are members. The senior group is a subgroup of car camping Philippines, and I believe the car camping Philippines is also supportive of River Ranch. So, have they already come here, or have they visited
Actually,
before,
I
or
feel like my the roots of this campsite actually I would say is very closely tied to the car camping Philippines group. Because as I mentioned earlier, Uncle Winston was the one who first posted our campsite.
yeah, we're talking about Mr. Winston
Yes,
Chua, who's
yes.
also a member of Car Camping
Car camping Philippines.
Philippines.
He's very active in that group. And in a way, actually, he was the one that launched the opening of our campsite because I was very timid before. I wasn't sure. Like in my head, no, everything has to be perfect before we open. I don't want our campers to be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But with very inspiring words of Uncle Winston, very supportive. Yeah, when he posted it, he's like, no, people will come. Campers
exactly.
will come.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially even if hindi pa tapos yung some of our structures or accommodations. He was very confident when he was explaining to me, no, join this group, Car Camping Philippines. And when I first joined and I saw Uncle Winston's post, oh my god, the amount of reach that his post
Yes,
garnered. And then
he has a lot of followers.
ever since then, yeah, every weekend. So actually, our very first set of campers from March, April, May, because I talk to everyone, right? So I usually tell them also. I also ask them actually, how did you find out about River Ranch? And I would say about 90% of our first 2 months was purely car camping Philippines,
Members,
and then eventually it stemmed up to from the members of Car Camping Philippines. There's a lot of vloggers there
yeah,
that post that. And from there, it took off.
yeah.
Yeah, that's our
It's a success
yes.
story,
That's our
actually.
beginning. Yeah.
Now, with regards to us seniors, how do you help? How do you make sure that this camp is also uh, to cater to seniors?
Um, Actually, before we even opened, I already made it a point to uh, train our caretakers. So, yun nga, since we had this place since 2020, I actually got the idea to open it around 2021. And it took me a whole 2 years until my idea came to life. So, luckily enough for me, the caretakers I have now, they've stuck with me already for quite a long time. Even before we opened, we were already with us.
They're all nice, actually.
Yes. So actually, a majority of them are also locals here. So yes, they're already familiar with the place. So of course, even for me, even if I'm the campsite owner, I came from Metro Manila and I came here. So obviously, the support that I get from our caretakers. So related to the senior campers, whatever adjustment we need to make it as safe as possible and can cater all age ranges. Of course, I meet up with my caretakers. Oh, what should we do here? What can we do to optimize also? So, and also of course my parents. Not yet seniors, but next year my dad will already be a senior. So, yung mga ideas pa lang niya na, oh, ako kailangan ko nito.
Yes.
So, I'm sure your campers will also need this. Kasi obviously ako, since bata pa,
Very young.
kahit bear na bear, game na game pa rin ako.
Yes.
So, of course, yung side ng seniors, DWDs, even in our restroom, I made it a point to install yung mga handrails.
Yes.
So if you need help
Yes.
standing up, yung mga ganun. Other than that, still, ano naman, we could still improve if ever there are any improvements. Of course, that's why you guys are here. I can come to you guys for suggestions.
Yeah.
Part of our expansion, obviously, adding more toilets,
More.
adding more showers. That's in our future also. We're just looking for prime spots
Yeah.
so that it won't be blocked out obstruction.
Okay. Can you tell us the current amenities that we have here?
Okay, so for the campsite, we have 8 toilets, 4 showers. We have a gazebo.
Big showers.
Big showers, yes. We have a gazebo, a big gazebo as well. We've already catered to team building activities using the gazebo. So big enough for at least 30 packs, 40 packs. And we have a small kubo. It's 7 feet by 6 feet. The one next to our gazebo, we have a fire pit. And as of now, actually, our part of our amenities is we provide firewood. It's already part of the entrance fee. Firewood, connection to the Starlink Wi-Fi, you know, that's all already included.
So we have internet, guys.
Yes.
We do have here at Three Branch, we have internet from Starlink. So yung ang isang nagustuhan ko, ang daming wash area.
Yes,
Yung
yes.
kasi importante yung pag naghugas ng pinggan or naghugas ng pagkain, ang dami niya.
I actually added those because of the recommendations I got from my first campers. So from Feb until March, we only had 4 doors toilets actually, and we only had 1 hugasan ng plates. And when our campers, actually because the reason for that actually is, personally, I wasn't expecting a lot of campers to come in right away. So ako yung nabigla actually. So we were already operational when I was rushing additional amenities. And we had, nagkalat na kami ng mga chairs, ng mga tables. And actually, we have a flower garden. It's not yet open, but I'd love to tour you around it.
Now, how many people can you accommodate?
With our current setup, right now, majority of our content is the riverfront.
Yeah.
Because we don't, I mean, we can use this, but wala pang masyadong nagkakap. So, with just the riverfront, my maximum so far was, I think, your first visit actually.
Yes.
We had around 200 packs.
Oh my God.
And-
And how many cars was that? Because it's all full.
Yes, actually, that was my main issue nung your first visit.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of space pa for campers, for tents, but there were so many cars.
That's
Because
right.
before, during Holy Week, we've had similar number of guests, around 150 to 160 packs. But then it was like, it didn't look like the 200 packs. It looked way more crowded. So if we spread out the 200 packs even more, I feel like we could easily cater even 250, 300 packs. Yeah. It all depends on the campers actually, because as of the moment, our rule here is first come, first serve basis.
That's right.
So that actually a lot of people also commented on our check-in and check-out times.
That's right.
Because if you're gonna overnight here, you can check in as early as 8 a.m.
Yes.
and then you can check out on your checkout day as late as 3 p.m. Our campsite, we have our prime spot is this big acacia tree.
That's true.
Yes. So everyone nag-uunahan talaga to get that spot.
Now, I'd like to end up. What would you like to tell everyone? Yung mga invite them to come here.
Yes, come to my campsite. We're situated in Tanay, Rizal, Barangay Cayabu. Our lot is 8 hectares. The whole 8 hectares is explorable. But I would say honestly, you have to see it for yourself to really capture the beauty of the place. Sometimes, even if the photos are nice, there's something different with seeing it with your own eyes and feeling it with your senses.
I agree with you.
Yes. So as much as I would like to invite everyone to come. You have to see it to believe it.
Well, thank you so much.
Pleasure is all
Sobrang
mine.
appreciated talaga na we can do this. And as I've said, me as a mom, as a grandmother, I'm so proud of you
Wow.
kasi napakabata mo to be in this kind of business. And you understand it. The good thing about it is because you understand, you're a camper as well. So you know what the company feels, and you know what the company needs. So that's
But
why
of
you're
course,
applying
it's
it.
thanks to the community. That I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. Right? It's all thanks to the senior campers, like I said, Uncle Winston, Uncle Lawrence. I have a lot of people to thank for the success of River Ranch. But I don't want to take all the credit also. So if you visit, there's a strong likelihood na I will approach and we'll have a conversation.
And we will join you in na kumain.
Yes.
hindi siya maarte. Kumakain siya, sumasabay siyang kumain.
It helps din na cover din ako.
Thank you, Justin, so much.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you.